Thanks to all. Today our topic is Kingdom Monera. Kingdom Monera is the very first kingdom in our 5 kingdom classification system given by R.S. Whittaker. So let's start this chapter with some basic characteristics. First of all, I want to tell you that Kingdom Monera include bacteria and microorganisms. Bacteria and microorganisms are the sole member of Kingdom Monera. So in this particular kingdom, we will focus on bacteria and microorganisms. Okay. So here we have some basic characteristics. First one is prokaryotes. So bacteria which are prokaryotes are the part of Kingdom Monera. Prokaryotes means they have no nuclear membrane. They have no nuclear membrane. The genetic material is spilled inside the cell as it in the cytoplasm, and there is no particular membrane bound system. Next is unicellular. It means they have single celled body structure. No multicellular body design, only single cell is present. So prokaryote and unicellular organisms come under Monera kingdom. Next is cell wall. Cell wall can be present and cannot be present. In some organisms, wherever the cell wall is needed, the cell wall is present. But in some, if cell wall is not needed, then it is not present as per the requirement. Nutrition, there are two types of nutrition method: autotrophic and heterotrophic. Autotrophic organisms which can prepare their own food are called autotrophs, and heterotrophic which are dependent on autotrophs for their survival. So which are dependent on food are termed as heterotrophic, and those who can make their own food by inorganic reactions or by photosynthesis comes under autotrophs. So bacteria are divided as autotrophic and heterotrophic. Both bacteria are included in Kingdom Monera. Let's understand this kingdom further on the basis of cell structure. How bacteria are divided according to cell structure, let's see on our next. Here you can see that the classification of bacteria is according to shapes. According to shape, bacteria are classified as coccus, rod-shaped, comma-shaped and spirillum. Coccus are those which are spherical in shape, rod-shaped which have spindle-like structure, and you can see it's a bit spoon-like structure also. Next one is comma-shaped. As the name is depicting, they have a comma-like structure. And next one is spirillum. Spirillum has a special flagella-like structure present on the outside surface of the body. Next, the common name for coccus is cocci. For example, Staphylococci bacteria. Next is rod-shaped. The common name for rod-shaped is bacilli. Comma-shaped are known as vibrio. And spirillum are spirilia. So in this way, the classification of bacteria according to shapes are given. First one is coccus, then rod-shaped, then comma-shaped, and then spirillum. This is according to their structure only. Next, we classify organisms according to their phylum. So Kingdom Monera is subdivided into two phylums, Archaebacteria and Eubacteria. Archaebacteria are those which are present in harsh climatic conditions. For example, methanogens and halophiles. I want to mention that halophiles are those which are present in salty areas. You have heard many times and have seen in your Discovery TV or in some geographic TV that halophiles and the bacteria are present in every sphere of this earth as well as in space also. This is because they have a special type of body mechanism which is not present in any other organisms. So halophiles are those which are present in salty areas, but still they can survive in that harsh condition also. That's why they come under Archaebacteria. Archaebacteria organisms have a different type of cell wall, which is muramic acid cell wall. Muramic acid is present inside the cell wall of these bacteria. Next one is Eubacteria. Eubacteria, U means true. Here the U word is depicting true. It means they can survive in the normal conditions. And for example, cyanobacteria, Nostoc, Anabaena, these are the examples for Eubacteria. Now let's understand these phylums in detail in our further slides. First phylum is Archaebacteria. Archaebacteria These are the oldest organisms present on Earth. And these organisms are slightly different from prokaryotes, but still they are present in kingdom Monera because of the highly similar structure they have with bacteria. They are present in harsh conditions. That's why they are termed as archaea because they are present in harsh conditions, and they have a special type of cell wall known as muramic acid cell wall. Muramic acid cell wall, the cell wall in which muramic acid is present, which helps them to survive in harsh conditions. Examples for archaebacteria are those organisms which are present in salty areas. For example, halophiles. Then present in hot springs, organisms present in hot springs are known as thermoacidophiles. These organisms are also present in our geyser vents where the temperature is sometimes beyond 100 degrees Celsius. Next is some which are present in marshy areas known as methanogens. Methanogens are the bacteria present in the gut of ruminants. Ruminants, for example, cows, buffaloes, these are present in the gut or you can say small intestine because they helps in the digestion of cellulose. They are also highly used in economic purpose because they helps in the production of biogas. They secrete methane gas and helps in the formation of biogas. These are present in the dung or excreta of cow, buffalo like ruminants. So this is all about archaebacteria. Next are top eubacteria. Eubacteria are further classified according to the mode of nutrition different organisms carrying. For example, first one is photosynthetic, second one is chemosynthetic, and third is heterotrophic. Both photosynthetic and chemosynthetic mode of nutrition comes under autotrophic nutrition. In photosynthetic, the organisms using sunlight for the production of food. For example, blue-green algae or cyanobacteria. Blue-green algae is also known as cyanobacteria. Next is chemosynthetic. Chemosynthetic are those which oxidize inorganic substances like nitrates, nitrites, and use the release energy for their ATP production. For example, nostoc and anabena. These are the farmer friends because they help in nitrogen fixation in plants also. Next is heterotrophic. Heterotrophic are dependent on their host. They have no ability to prepare their own foods. That's why they are dependent on their host. And they are sometimes pathogenic in nature. For example, Salmonella typhi causing typhoid. They are pathogenic in nature. And they cause many diseases like citrus canker, cholera, typhoid, tetanus, etc. Another example is lactobacillus, which helps in formation of curd. These comes under heterotrophic organisms. So eubacteria are basically two type of bacteria which are present under normal conditions. They are present under normal condition and useful, sometimes harmful for the human beings also. Now comes our most important topic, the mode of reproduction. Every bacteria undergo reproduction. The first method for reproduction is fission. Fission is an asexual method of reproduction in which the one organism can divide in further two daughter organisms. For example, it can be binary fission or it can be multiple fission. Next is spore formation during unfavorable conditions. Spore formation usually occurs during unfavorable conditions, and it is also a method of asexual reproduction in which the formation of spores takes place. Thousands of spores takes place, and whenever the favorable condition comes, then these spores further divide and leads the formation of new organism. Next is primitive DNA transfer method. This is sexual method of reproduction in which the DNA is transferred among the daughter cells. Next is mycoplasma. Mycoplasma is a very important type of bacteria. These are the bacteria which are the smallest living cells. These are the smallest living cells present on Earth. They lack cell wall and they can survive without oxygen. They can survive without oxygen. This is the very important topic, that these organisms can survive without oxygen, and they are the smallest living cell ever known. These are pathogenic in nature. It means they are heterotrophic type of organism. They are pathogenic in nature. And these are the smallest living cells ever known and can survive without oxygen. So this is all about our today's topic. I hope you understand it well. Thank you. Have a nice day.